However, Fort Portal is among those lucky regions in Uganda that had the white colonialists. They settled in these regions before Uganda was free from colonialism. I mean the white colonialism, because now we have black colonialism, and we have some infrastructure, organized infrastructure foundations that were laid by these colonialists. However, they lack maintenance. When you look at schools like Nyakasura, these are very old schools in Uganda historically. Naye tebazifaako. They don't give them the attention and the necessary, maintenance they deserve. When you look at schools like St. Leo's College, um, St. Leo's College is one also among the old. This is a single-sex school, boys' school, and it is among the old schools in the region. When you look at Chambogo, Chevambe Girls, not Chambogo, Chevambe Girls. Chevambe Girls has some of the biggest prominent um, political figures in the country, and by the way, one thing you need to know: back then, these schools would host people from northern Uganda, people from Bugisu area, people from. I mean, it was the standards. The days of Obote schools were not like in the Mvam West. So these are schools of Western. No, guys would come because of the standards. Nyakasura used to have students from all over Uganda. If you check the OBs of Nyakasura and St. Leo's Chiegobe, you'll realize they are different people from different areas of the country. So all these things have gone to ruins because of the poor dictatorship that I mean, they cannot even take care of the little things that were left in place. So, Chenyamizanyo, the people of Kasese, for me, Kasese has been like among the strong opposing points in Western Uganda. Kasese has for so long. I want to be Kasese. I am very, very proud of those people. Mbagala nnyo because I have been very close to them, seeing how they fight back dictatorship. They are so united, and they are very close to Fort Portal people. But if you go to Batoro, you'll see the difference in the way they think, the way they perceive information, the way they react. It's very different. The Kasese people are very informed, very aggressive, and also they are eager to know more. Batoro, abatoro bojo twemanyire muli bantu bakyali bojo mpora mpora, but some of you are getting now the information you need to know to awaken your fellow Batoro communities. But big up to the Kasese people, and we want you to please continue with that spirit because it has encouraged some of us who have been your neighbors for so long, and all the atrocities committed, against you by this regime. To be money, we follow it very closely. So, Rwenzururu and all the Rwenzururu people from Bundibujo, the Bamba, abantu abebamba kuti kuti, Mukasortachi, Muneyo. I try to speak at least all the languages from Western Uganda and other parts of Uganda because I love our languages. Nze, I'm one person who actually finds pride in having very many different languages. China mubuzibu, because I've seen some people making it as like an excuse and all that. But we are all united here as people from Western Uganda. First of all, to share our suffering, our oppression. To also share with the rest of Ugandans that we are not very different. you know that generation. I bet wetusangawo amalaalo g'abajjajjaabe, so ono omuntu yava gy'avudde tetumumanyi, you know we don't know this guy. And for those of us who have lived through the circles of history in Western Uganda, tumanyi bingi just to sirika busirisi, but we hear some things and you're like, what? You know, this is why I told you one day I will open up on that family of Margaret Muhanga and Muhoozi Kainerugaba, because we all know the mom of Muhoozi is not Janet. So there are some things that are being done secretly, but they end up coming to light, because nothing shall be hidden, under the sun. Tujja bijjayo buli kimu one by one. And so I want to encourage people to request for the mic, especially if you're from Western Uganda. But if you're not from Western Uganda, you also have, for example, James has worked in Western Uganda medical institutes. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. Yes, much as we are having communication on X space here, we need to have some also photographic evidence to show the rest of the world what we are saying. So please take some photos of the roads in Mbarara, Kagadi. Some people think we have very good roads. We have one road that passes at least in almost every town. Just one fully tarmacked road nga luyita mu fort ne lugata Kasese, ne lugenda Mbarara, things like that. You will not find roads that maybe I've seen Mbarara and Fort Portal and maybe other areas. Kasese nedda. When you go to a town and you go in the suburbs, that's when you'll understand the true picture of those towns. So Iganga, Ibanda, not Iganga, Ibanda town, and confusing your districts in Uganda. I've taken quite some time without moving around. So please take some photos of your roads. We want to at least make our own exhibition of Western Uganda. Let's show our roads. Since these people who claim to be in power from Western Uganda, let's show what they have done for us as people from Western Uganda. Kubanga banji, there are so many people who think for us we are benefiting from this poor balalo leadership. So let's show what they have done for us. Take those pictures to be against. Take pictures of our hospitals. Personally, I have had a personal experience between Buhinga Hospital and Virika Hospital in Kabarole, Fort Portal. And these are good hospitals, by the way, if well facilitated, if given medicine and labor, human resources. But I have had a person in Virika Hospital who had sugar or high blood pressure, they call it. And they were treating this person, giving him a lot of sugar stuff because they were saying his sugar levels are so low. So they are giving him a lot of sugar stuff, direct sugar stuff. Let's say these small bananas, amemvu, those small yellow bananas, not bogoya, the obutini. Then they were giving him things like sugar put in a cup of some warm water and stirred, like just sugar alone to boost his sugar levels. Naye embeera neefuuka worse. It continued getting worse. So my family decides to transfer this person at least to Buhinga because we are not very sure of Virika. And mind you, I'm telling you this thing, but there is also families fighting because Virika is a Catholic hospital. Can you imagine? Virika is a Catholic hospital. Atefe, we are Obaba Protestant Anglican, twagala agenda at least Buhinga. Can you imagine? We are fighting to save someone's life, but people have the opportunity to talk about religion. No waliyo abakatuliki nze abakatuliki abo sibategeera abakatuliki abo tinkubakenga nyowe tugende kun side za Buhinga people are speaking like that and we are like, wait, we are looking for services of medicine, not religion. So anyway, we end up going to Buhinga, the other hospital. Now when we reach Buhinga, the doctors in Buhinga, they are like, oh wait, your patient is so bad, alina sukali mungi nnyo, to the extent that the kidneys, his organs, zali pancreas or kidney, both of them blew, zakubye. So he could no longer regulate the food contents and all that. Netugamba wait. The other side they were treating the opposite. Biri wansi nnyo bagezaako kubiboostinga. Eno wetwaze bagambye biri waggulu nnyo kati baba everything they were doing to try reduce it down. Do you see these contradictions? So when we followed up, we found it is within the doctor's professionalism that these contradictions happened. The people who are working on some of our family members are not really equipped, let's say, with machines or even with knowledge and information to understand how to deal with the complexities, the complex situations they sometimes are faced with. So Bambi, uncle wange bwatyo bwe yafa. But this is a story, I think, some years back. I think 8-10 years back, because I was still, even at university then. So I want you to know, like, some of us are not speaking because we hate Museveni. I have never met Museveni. I don't know who Museveni is. I am here even trying Alex Ruhunda. That is my area MP, guys. Alex Ruhunda. I'm here trying to even figure who my area MP's name is. Yeah, and you think I hate Museveni? No, I don't hate Museveni. Simanyi na linnya lye. You know, I'm going to tell you, we hate the system. We hate the way we suffer in our own country, and we know we deserve better.
Bring back our people.
Ochimanyi
nayimbirako Museveni.
Soko olutuwe, I pull up the mic. Soko ate.
Ochimanyi me have met Museveni. Ochimanyi nali nyimbiddeko Museveni neneekyanga. Obula mbonyeebonye. Eno government. Can you believe it? Nti nali nyimbiddeko Museveni. I don't even remember which year. Obanga early 2000s nali mu primary. Twagenda ne tuyimbira Museveni najja nankwata ne mu ngalo. Mbuuza bwe zifaanagana eza muzeeyi sijjukira. N'atuwa ne envelope. Nali nyimbiddeko Museveni nze gw'olaba gwe nno tomumiitingangako. Honestly, I think it was around 2003. Yeah, around that time. Batutwala tugende tuyimbe. Mwenu. I can tell you as a kid, I thought it was it. I was happy. I would honestly say we're happy, we're excited, because they didn't, like a school choir, and they choose a few of you to go and sing for the president. He was launching something down there in Wakiso. I don't even remember what they were launching. Do you know the excitement? Do you know the ironing, the cleaning up? I remember even going home and telling them I need a new haircut. Come morning, we are at school. Jomstoseka. They tell us, Munanga, we're going to sing for the president. He was launching something. Wakiso was say, yo, our school we went. Netuyimba netwekyanga tumala okwekyanga nga situka nga tuwa envelope. I don't know how much was in that envelope. Never teacher nao batuyisawo tebatwawadde ekikumi. But he came after twekyanze nga bwobimanyi, we are the last choir, buli mwana namukwata mu ngalo. Hey, era kale. We were so excited, but if he knew how many people he has disappointed with his delivery services, he should have done better. Because some of us grew knowing M7 is what is him. Only to grow up and find out that we are opposite. So byebyo munnange bring back our people ze nayimbirako Museveni.
bannange nga gwe ate wakikuba bulala. Anyway,
Mind
eh?
nakikuba bulala nali wa tabbu kuva dda siri wa bulijjo.
Kulaba era kyewuunyisa waliwo agambye mu comment section nti gwe Museveni atufuze nnyo nti ayakula, like you grew up singing for him, now you're here opposing his poor leadership, you know, like that's how long the guy has been in power. So guys, me, I grew up in a family that used to worship dictator Museveni, and today I usually send them whenever they request for Panado and that stuff. I tell them, you go to dictator Museveni, and I teach them how Museveni is supposed to be helping them to have medicines in their hospitals. So it has been a journey to educate my people to understand that it's not like when people leave the country and go abroad, because I have a lot of family relatives in different parts of the world. And to them, it seems that whoever leaves Uganda suddenly starts progressing. Omuntu n'obwagenda Sudan, bo balaba enkulakulana like etandise already in their lives. So I started having conversations of try to make them understand, like, why do you think when people leave Uganda and go to other countries, even if they have spent half a year there, Mulowoza, they have started generating money and they are rich, all that. Mulowoza, how does that happen? How like, do those countries, do they have some trees that grow money automatically? When you go there, you just begin making money. I think there is a system. Then you teach them the systems in those countries, the systems back in Uganda. Then you compare and contrast. Mpola mpola omuntu n'atandika okuyiga. Mpola mpola omuntu n'atandika maybe one time n'afuna experience eri visible n'akirabako, then n'akubira akasimu n'addamu n'akujjukiza emboozi eyo. So I have had this kind of conversations, but in Western Uganda, nga bannaffe bwe bagambye, like how people have said here, there are so many people in Western Uganda who think Museveni's being in power is somehow protecting them. It's like something to boost on, you know, to feel like proud of. You know, they are really completely misplaced, misguided, and sometimes giving their relatives these small job opportunities. You know, it makes people don't even think independently. If we continue supporting this kind of governance in the country, how will it leave us? And also to try think about yourself as an individual, because sometimes people are Faba NRM, Faba, you know, for Western Uganda, there is a lot of that fe, like we the NRM, we the people of Western Uganda, we are the UPDF, we. So at times when you remove that we and you become I, you realize you're very powerless. You don't even have something chonatandikirako, like as simple as medicine. You have nothing. People in Western Uganda drinking the same water that cows are drinking. It's only Museveni that has cows that drink very good water, and other rich men, you know, in Western Uganda that have good farms and good animal paddocking systems. Yeah, there are people who are doing this stuff in Western Uganda. However, not everyone in community is able to do that. These are very few individuals. You can even count them on fingertips. And the other thing you need to know from Western Uganda, people like animals there. People keep cows, but they do not move with animals from one village to another. This system is Museveni's system. This is Balalo's system. This is Salem Sale's system of having thousands of cows moving from one area to another, you know, nomadic pastoralism. Batambula, they build things that are not permanent because they are always on a move, they're always moving. So if you look at Uganda's infrastructure developments, buli kimu, it's temporary. Nothing is permanent because We are being led by someone who, people say cow mentality, cow mentality. You guys, it's true, cow mentality exists. We have people who think in cows only, and they don't, the more cows they have, the more rich and the more arrogant they are, the more they think they can marry anyone, the more unruly they are. Those people are there. I know them. Now, yeah, there are some generations that are growing up. Even these people who have cows have educated their kids, and their kids are saying, no, we are different. Like the same people who have cows, their kids are educating them. I have so many people that we disagree with, but when it comes to the national and corruption issues, they agree. When it comes to religion and all these other issues, we disagree. National issues are very important in Western Uganda. So njagala mukimanye that those of us who speak sometimes a lot of English, Luganda and all that, do not forget that we speak these languages, but the issue that is affecting us is the same. So zetikingana okuliza omukonjo, omusoga, omugisu, someone from Japadola, Karamojongs speaking, as long as we are speaking about corruption. But Museveni's governance, no, I don't have time for that. I only listen to Museveni's speeches because I want something to, you know, okufuna obulimba bwe ng'ejjo bwe yagambye Nuupu yabbye obululu. Was it yesterday? So that is where I listen sometimes to his speech, because you really see the lies he's trying to project. I want to also say that for those who are in different parts of Western Uganda, please try to push this information to your local radio stations. Try to push information of fight against corruption to different news outlets. I know you have some newspapers in Western Uganda. I know Mbara, Mwina news outlets there, newspapers, muwandikem columns. I also want to request students in different universities, if you're here, you have a relative, a friend, a sister, brother in any of the universities in Western Uganda, Mbarara, Kabale, Fort Portal, you know, I don't know if Kasese has any university, Bundibujo doesn't have any. If it's there, I'm yet to know. Ntoroko, abantu be Ntoroko baba. Toroko people, come on board, my people. I want you to know, like,
amazi gabatwala dda. Naye bannaye.
We used to have Moses here. Mumujjukira Moses Kachi? Moses Kabondo. He used to call Kabondo something. He always called himself a man from Ntoroko district. So, naye
yabula kati oba naye amazzi gamutwala. Bannaye, but Ntoroko mutuyambe bannaye, because ayinza oba district yonna nga yeri submerged. Musinguzi wuuyo.
Musinguzi's hand is up, alabika ew'Entoroko bannange muwe omuzindaalo.
Musinguzi akazindaalo ni urkaine anmutingo babaze naitwa.
Bantu mwe mwebale munonga ekimuli kukola nekyamaani munonga akuba mbwenu omuntu tiino kwakubasa kubebaza mazima konka mbwenu omuntu oli kwija aha akagamba amazima naba nakunda ihanga rye kandi noreeba ekizibu ekitwine omu Uganda abantu abingi tibakukunda amazima kokurugayo wagira oti bashiija mwe corruption kanimbi bashaa mwe sente kabazibire bashiija mwe zaba PDM zibakugaba nywe kanta kazirebire ninga n'abakwenda kuzireba oshanga niba bashabe bitugu ati nonda kutunga miliyoni emwe konko shanga omuntu nayenda ngo akwiyeho emitwaro 30 ninga emitwaro 2 akuhereza emitwaro 8 wakireba. So mbwenu ihangeri yijiremo bushuma obu no bushuma bwenyine bantu mwe hariho kuza kubuzabuza ninga kisherekerera obushuma bwe buri kali kandi bukatandikiro ruguru niwe nindeba bukatandikiro ati kandi bayendana no kwetesa abantu bahansi wakireba so nikimanyisa ngo kizibu kitandikira higuru kikushuma wakireba so hati wanoyenda kutangira kizibe cyo butagumizamo noboyine gukora ki kuziba harahu cyatandikira mbwa ni koko kureba empazi zakutahirira mu nju bazita nsanafu mu Ruganda ensanafu bwezi kuyingirira tota za mu nyumba zoka tota za mu nyumba toyocha za mu nyumba zoka bateranya okuzocha n'ekipira kya pichi oba enkoba bwe bityo ogenda wali wenyini wezisinzira abanyankole ne bacete kikungu noza kikungu cyazo aho zashohora abaroho wakora ki waziba hataho nizija nizicendera mpora konka witezo mu nju zonka otagire hari henyini akishwa cyazo noba nokora busha so mbwenu nywe ningira nti aba bashija aba badya higuru nibo bakanyise corruption no mwihangomo wakireba speaker wa parliament ebyali gukora ni mu bireba nywe ninteka nti naba MP bito umwe nitubashwijuma konka na speaker wa parliament ogo nabatera munonga mutwe takwenda bagambe wakireba koli kurugayo wagamba hataho oba waba omurabe weye koli kurugayo wagamba mazima oba waba omurabe so nywe ningira nti twine kugumiza muni tugamba tutakaruha kugamba akubogo murembo gutakiriho byo kusheka kugira ngo hakireho amashemererwa bwo kugira ngo abantu yine kiba ecyamani munonge kibarakorere ninge kibaratongereho kiriho so twine kugumiza muno kugamba butaruha akubanywe nindeba ngo government eja huyahika emyaka 40 yaza kumara umubwebembezi iyakine cye kibasa kuyamba umuntu wahansi nambwe na ne senteze za PDM ziwahure ni bagira ngo umanya ngo bine ni bahura abantu manya biki parish development model sentezo bone bagira ngo nibenda kuzibanja konka nywe nindeba ngo nakakujyo nywe nindango nakakujyo kokora ki ko kwija kurondera makaruru kugira ngo akaruru karije kwika obwire bwako bwika Museveni agira ata abantu banje mutabateganisa abantu banje mubareke mureke kubihuza sentezo mukabata pressure abantu banje mubareke zihendere nazo zikozireke nyewene kwandi kukireba ubwo nago no ruhuzo gwaki gwakaruruke 2026 kwenda kugulirira abantu bucyari kare wanyitegereza so nywe ningira nti abanya Uganda abakurugayo bakagamba mazima nibo banta bari kundensi yabo konka nogendo bugano umuntu ogamba nawe oshanga nakuja nze bya politics sibiyingiramu bya politics to biyingiramu bakugambye fe turi mu politics nze siri mu politics nze njogera kunsi yange wakitegeera atemba ni nedembe lyokugera noronkwata nonsiba nayera ensi yo nebe kiraba ntonsibide bwerere kuba constitution ekiriza buli muna Uganda yena buli sekinomu okogera